to introduce yourself first?
My name's Brett Featherstone. I'm from Wheeley, near Clacton in Essex, and I race Nova Scotia in Pro ET 2025 is our race number.
What got you into drag racing?
Been into drag racing, well, since I was that high. My parents got me into drag racing, and I raced back in the 90s. Had an unfortunate accident in 1994. Stepped away from racing for about 25 years, and then a couple of good friends of mine, one who's an engine builder, Jeff Bull from JBRE Race Engines, and the guy named Simon Goff, who was a real good friend of mine, just convinced me to come back and have another play. So here we are, still running. So
what do you love about it?
Just the thrill, the adrenaline rush, putting yourself under pressure and just trying to beat all the other guys that are out in the class.
Competition.
Yeah, competition is, especially in Pro ET, is super tough.
So you race in the Pro ET category. What's so special about that?
It's probably the biggest class that you can run in with our particular car. We like the fact that we can dial, or try not to dial, as the case may be, our own time that we try to run on. There's so many competitive racers in the class. It's a real tough class. And it's kind of like a nice achievement when you get a win. Because these guys out here in this class are ultra tough. And they're all great friends. You know, we can be the worst enemies in the world when we come to the start line, but we're all best buddies as soon as we come back to the pits and you get out. Even if you lose, and you're really upset because you've lost, and you've been beaten by your best friend, but we're all best friends again when we get back in the pits. So
it's a really nice community, isn't it?
It's a very good community.
And is that across Santa Pod in general?
Oh yeah, for definite. Yeah, pretty much. This is a family sport. One of the things we like is the young kids that come round, and we like to try and get them in the car. They're our future. Us older guys are. We're looking back going, who's going to take over? So the whole family environment at the track is great to see, and pretty much you can walk into teams from the top ranks that are out there racing now, and they've all got the same attitude. Everybody's welcome in your pit bay.
So you organised the Pro ET camp then?
We kind of took over running the sponsorship scheme, myself and Debbie, my partner. There was two racers that changed classes and decided that they were going to move on to different things, and we was having a fairly successful season, and they know we'd had a little dabble in a class in 2019 with the organising, so they naturally just asked myself and Debs if we wouldn't mind taking over, and
you were happy to.
Well, it's a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and I just stand at the front and go, oh yeah, I'm Brett, I'll do this, I'll do that. But Debs does nearly everything behind the scenes. She's the backbone, shall we say, behind the Pro ET sponsorship scheme.
And how important is it for you to get sponsors?
To be fair, sponsorship is, as you could ask every team in the whole of Santa Pod here racing this weekend. Sponsorship's really tough with drag racing due to exposure. We just can't get enough exposure. So stuff like this that can open this sport up. It's kind of nice that people are showing more of an interest now, which is why we stepped up with the scheme. To try and get a lot of the sponsorship comes from companies in amongst the community. So they're the guys are putting their own money into the sport. So we're trying to open it up, and we've got a billboard there, get people on board, and see if we can. We're through social media now because it's so important. Just to try and show what we do, and show the family environment that, which is, people don't appreciate that they walk into the pits and they stand on your edge of your pit bay and they're like, oh, can we actually come in and have a look? One of the things I've noticed in a lot of other motorsport, you don't get that interaction with the actual cars and the drivers. So
that's really nice. That's really special.
Which is a good touch. But like I say, and that's from you walk into the pits now, into the what we call the pro pits, and at the top level, these guys are more than welcomed, more than welcoming, should we say, to
that's really special, isn't it?
Which is really special. Yeah, it's just good.
Well, thank you very much, Brett.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.